Welcome to Robot Wars, featuring 36 competitors, 5 house robots, 1 arena, dozens of hazards. Each heat, our competitors are aiming for a place in the finals. But in order to do that, they'll have to dodge the house robots and each other. All on the quest to be Robot Wars champion. Let the wars begin. This is Robot Wars, and this is the first part of the semi-finals. And what a war it's been so far. We've had upsets, we've had carnage, we've had shocks, and plenty more. Our top winners in each heat were Thor, Tombstone, reigning champions Challenger, Disco Inferno, Storm 2, and Revolutionist. They are gracefully through to the semi-finals. But for the first time ever in the wars, redemption is on the table for our 6 heat runners-up. Our 6 robots will be split into 2 battles, but only 1 from each battle can join our 6 semi-finalists. For our first semi-final, 3 of these 6 robots will be featured in the first of our group battles. But who will this be? And who will be featured in the redemption battle? All will be revealed right now.
From Bristol, Thor the Second.
The 4th seeds and first heat winners, Thor 2, mark their space.
From Placerville, Tombstone.
It obliterated all comers and won the 2nd heat. They take the 2nd place.
From Bradford, Disco Inferno.
Waltzing into the semi-finals is Disco Inferno. Now, our 4th place will be decided in the first of our redemption battles. We have 6 robots, but only 3 of these 6 will feature in the first battle. Will it be Witch Doctor, Adriel, BattleBots, Flipilla, Tyrant, and of course Arctic? They've all been randomly selected, and now we can reveal our first redemption fight. Oh, and what a fight this is going to be! So much experience! Goodness me, Arctic, BattleBots, and Tyrant in the arena first. Well, as the arena warms up, we can be in for a right good kicking here. 3 very experienced robots as RefBot signals time to fight. Backing into the arena. What a fight this is going to be. In the arena for us, it's the might and power of Shunt.
Robot teams, stand by.
Remember, only 1 can join our 3 semi-finalists.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Like I said before, BattleBot and Arctic, we've seen so many times in the wars in the past. They've always had a good ding-dong when they've met. BattleBot, I would say, comes out on top in most of their encounters that they've had. Of course, Tyrant has the experience with the flipper, the double gas bottle, and of course, their new side skirts and lifting Shremek arms, which have come into play from that initial flip from BattleBot. What power BattleBot has with the flipper. Oh, goodness me, you can see this worked on both the robots. This is what Tyrant's weapon has all been about. The double gas flipper for a double flip. And remember, Tyrant was lifting over 200 kilos of both robots. And of course, before we just saw Arctic's improved Shremek come into play, which of course has worked. And this is Arctic's power. This is the strength of this machine. It can pick up a whole robot, but of course BattleBot can flip 2 whole robots. Now as Arctic, it's come back on its... Well, it's not. Oh, and another flip from BattleBot. Arctic can self-right. They have got that, like I said, the new Shremek arm has to come into play now. They would have been immobilised if they hadn't have made that addition for this series, The Wars. Now they can take advantage of this. If BattleBot and Tyrant can team up here and flip Arctic out the arena, they could have Arctic out, and that will be it for Arctic for this series, but no. They decide to attack each other. Arctic in a bit of trouble. They have just about self-righted, goodness me. They were very close before RefBot was going to come in for the count. BattleBot now flips Tyrant and flips Arctic. Some power in this immense flipper of BattleBots. We love to see it when it flips like this. Tyrant now is in a spot of bother. Arctic takes control and lifts, Poor Tyrant, goodness me, and it's pinned in there on towards the flame pit. It's not actually on at the moment, but if they can just hang in there, I'm sure that the flames will rise. As Arctic comes, oh goodness me, and I think Tyrant is pinned. He's pinned on the mesh. By the looks of it, as Shunt peers on, what happens now? They can't get any purchase on the arena floor. Well, Shunt's helped out. Not like a house robot to help out a robot in distress, but Tyrant comes back down to Earth. Arctic sweeping up here as it comes in for the kill. Oh, and another great flip from Tyrant. BattleBots in a spot of bother here. It's on its side. I don't think it can get itself away from there. It's on its side. Can. Now an Arctic as well. All of a sudden, Tyrant is in control as both of these warriors, these Robot Wars veterans, are flipped, but all three are still in play. Now remember, this can go to a judge's decision, and remember, only one can go through to the semi-final group battle stages. What is going to be the outcome here as the flipper flips? Now, Tyrant can self-right using the arms. BattleBot comes in for another attack on Arctic. Well recovered from Tyrant. BattleBot again is on its back. It can self-right, and in splendid fashion it does. Brilliant to see, as always. Arctic now, they need some points here. I think BattleBot is just about on top, but I tell you what, you really can't. You can't separate these machines at this moment in time. As BattleBot once again, Tyrant's come back really strong here. Arctic, I think, has been a bit in the middle here. If it does go to a judge's decision, BattleBot now comes in for the kill, or it's trying to. Tyrant now, as remember, there's limited CO2 gas on all three of these machines. We are going to go to a judge's decision. How do you pick from these three? I have no idea. Oh, unless Arctic can try and hit Tyrant. Oh no, it's done! BattleBots flip both out the arena! Oh my goodness me, that is a first for Robot Wars! A machine has flipped two robots out of the arena together. I don't believe we've just seen that. The clock hit 2 seconds to go before we went to a judge's decision. Arctic so close to having Tyrant out the arena, but then BattleBot came in! I have never seen that. What an attack. This is BattleBots at its very best, and what a first for Robot Wars. 2, not 1, 2 robots out of the arena together with 2 seconds to spare. I am in awe. What a machine. BattleBots earns its place in the semi-final group battles, and there you can see it. And what a fight we've just seen, and what have we got to see in the next few fights. But before we unleash more robotic mayhem, let's have a look at all 4 robots in more detail. Now, of course, Thor have come from nowhere recently. So in the last war, they came 4th, unlucky to lose to Revolutionist. Before then, they've never escaped the heat. This is one of the most powerful axes in Robot Wars. Tombstone. We have no statistics on Tombstone. This is the surprise. We certainly did see it send all of its competitors 6 feet under in the heats. This is one to watch. Do not underestimate Tombstone, or it will kill you. The arena disco lights are on. The dance floor is ready for Disco Inferno. Never failed to reach the semi-finals on its 3 appearances in the wars. This is just about the best robots competing at the moment. And of course, BattleBots. I think this has been their best war since the first war. They've only missed 1 war. Their best ranking was the 4th seeding back in the first war, but was lucky to lose to that old veteran, Chaos 2. And this is how the round will work. Each robot will play each other once. 3 points will be awarded to the winner. 0 points for the loser if we go to a judge's decision. 2 points will be awarded to the winner. 1 point for the loser. This is going to be chaos! And overseeing the chaos, it's Sir Killalot with his lance and claw. Alongside Sir Killalot, Dead Metal Patrols.
3, 2, 1.
Now, the good thing about the head-to-head battles is that if you lose, you're not necessarily out. Disco Inferno, of course, will start as the favourite, despite Thor being the seeded machine here. Disco Inferno, of course, has already straight away ripped off the whole weapon of Thor! This is unbelievable. Thor have had such a good running so far until that moment. That is the most destructive blow Thor has sustained for this series so far. It comes against such an experienced robot, and it is paying the price. Thor, the gods aren't with you at the moment. You need to get yourself away from there. Answer Kill-A-Lot. You are stuck now between two brutal robots. You really don't want to go there. And I think, I didn't even see that come off. Look to the left of Sir Kill-A-Lot in this corner patrol zone there. The tyre, the wheel of Thor has come off. Unbelievable. And again, what another attack. Thor has been hammered. It's been knocked into submission. And the design of reducing the size of those wheels, well, it's worked up until this point, but you are again such a destructive robot. There is no chance, no matter how big your wheels are, or how small, should I say, as RefBot signals the end of Thor. What a way to end the first of our group battles. Disco Inferno, take a bow, because you go to the top of the group battles. Can you get yourself through to another grand final? Oh, it'll be so great to see. Well, Thor are going to have to really now get back into this. Next is Tombstone and BattleBots. What can we see in this next round?
Robots, stand by.
Anything can happen, as we've just seen.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Tombstone, of course, the howling of that drum spins up straight away. That's an incredibly slow start from both. I think that's one of the slowest starts we've had in the history of Robot Wars. That really was. Was there a radio signal problem? I'm not too sure, but already BattleBot now can get its flipper right underneath. They see the ground clearance on the front of Tombstone is pretty high. Yes, it's invertible, but already we've got bits of armor coming off all over the place. BattleBot is battling its way through. It's against the arena wall. It's pinned on there. RefBot now comes in. Oh, goodness me. Tombstone, I think, has taken a chunk out of the arena. It's got a habit, as Tombstone, this series, of destroying our arena floor, our arena wall. You will pay. Well, there's a bill coming to you, Tombstone. But in the meantime, you've got one competitor in front of you, and at the moment is on top. It's BattleBots. You need to do something and avoid the arena spike. Look, the arena's fighting back now. BattleBots is on top as well. Tombstone is getting pinned in now and cornered. It's going to have to get itself away from there. Bits and pieces coming off the arena wall. The Perspex sheet there taking a hell of a hammering. It's the other side in the heats, as you will very well know. It completely destroyed one of the Perspex sheets in its fight against Radar Response. It got through, of course, defeating Adriel, the 6th seed. BattleBot, of course, coming back through the redemption battle after being defeated by the Champions Challenger. They want revenge. You can tell BattleBot are craving. They are on a mission now to destroy and send Tombstone to an early grave, as it again comes in. Look at that. Well, that is the black... The black painting, I think, around the arena has come off, and it's got tangled. Now then, that could have caused damage to Tombstone. The entanglement of the arena fighting back, remember, because Tombstone has been getting away with far too much, I think. The arena's fighting back. In comes to Kill-A-Lot now. That's a good tactic. Push your competitor in towards the corner patrol zone, and Kill-A-Lot now is taking over. And I think has momentarily stopped that spinning blade. I don't think that's working, unless Kill-A-Lot has just got a grapple. Oh, it is working. Well, I think Kill-A-Lot has just got itself right into the innards there of that disc. And look, it's upended. It can't do anything. BattleBot, I would just leave it. Get RefBot to come in and count it out. I really would. The disc stops. It starts again. And oh, BattleBot, I know what you're trying to do there. You're trying to get Tombstone out the arena, but look at this attack. This was when it all went wrong here for Tombstone. If this goes to a judge's decision, I think BattleBot are on top here as they come in now for another flip. They're so close to that arena wall. They've got to be very careful. Look at the balancing. Oh, goodness me. They're on the edge. Can they get themselves back in? Technically, they're not out. They have. They've reversed back into the arena after balancing themselves. What recovery! I have never seen that. They were balancing on the edge of oblivion and they have come back into the arena. What dramatic effect. And look at this. We've got BattleBot now. The flip has been ripped off. The flipper in the last 10 seconds. Oh, I'm exhausted. What a semi-final this is gearing up to becoming. Well, We go to a judge's decision. Could that have swung it at the end? BattleBot in complete control throughout that fight. As we saw Tombstone being flipped that way, up, sides, backwards, left and right, to and from, using the spike pit, impaling Tombstone, and again trying to use that bit of black mesh to get jammed in towards Tombstone's disc, and again BattleBot coming back, pushing into the CPZ. This will count in BattleBot's favour, surely BattleBot in control up to this point. And again, but this was dramatic. I have never seen that before. They were balancing on the edge of oblivion before this final crucial blow. Will that damage swing in Tombstone's favour? All will be revealed on the screen. This is going to be interesting. Well, BattleBot get the crucial 2 points. What an amazing fight that was. BattleBot go second. Tombstone get the 1 point. Now they've all played each other once. I really am exhausted. We've now got Thor versus Tombstone, the 2 robots at the bottom. So a win from either robot is crucial here.
Robotic, stand back. 3, 2, 1.
A very important match for both of these robots. They are desperate for this win. Even a judge's decision might not be enough for either robots, but at the moment we can see Thor now on the attack and pushing Tombstone in towards the arena wall, and I think it stopped that disc momentarily. Tombstone now revs its disc back up again, and it needs to get into... Like I say, the only thing on Thor is the exposed wheels. Yes, they're smaller than they have been in the past, but Tombstone is going to have to work its way and get into the inners and try and disable something on Thor, because it is built so strongly. Remember, Disco Inferno, they've got such a powerful weapon. They're the only real robot this series to have completely destroyed Thor. So Thor now with that axe, and remember, when that axe does get onto you, it is so lethal. You just hear the headaches, and already on towards the fluff. Look at this, both tumble, and Thor is on its side. So this is where Tombstone can come in with the advantage, but Thor have self-righted. What a shame. What a shame for Tombstone. Look at that immense shove we just saw there from Thor, trying to get Tombstone and pin it so it can't activate that weapon in towards the CPZ, so it's against the walls, which will stop the disc. I think that's Thor's idea here, to stop that disc from working, and if it can get a crucial blow on the disc or on the top where they've destroyed already the armour, I think that disc will stop it, or has already stopped. Has that disc stopped? This could be crucial here now. Is Tombstone's weapon working? It is. Oh look, it's going for the rogue robot. It's activated the button. They must be running scared. They're using the house robots to try and destroy Thor because they know that Tombstone, the weapon isn't working. This could be crucial here now. Thor in all sorts of trouble. Dead Metal now coming in now. Dead Metal here. I think that's been over 10 seconds, so really Thor now should be free from Dead Metal. Dead Metal should be... I think that's enough, thank you, Dead Metal. Get into the CPZ now. I see RefBots coming into me. I think this is completely unnecessary. Dead Metal's been on a bit of a vendetta throughout this series, really, as it's been given a yellow card. Now that is... Dead Metal's rebelling against the RefBot. Goodness me, Dead Metal, back to your CPZ. He's still not happy. Look at the top of your picture. I can't concentrate. Dead Metal's taking a chunk out of the RefBot. There's a real scrap going here on now between the 2 house robots. What on earth is going on at such an important stage of the semi-finals? The house is just in complete anarchy. What's going on? Dead Metal, send him off. RefBot, you have the power here. I can't even concentrate. I'm not going on what's going on with Thor and Tombstone in your foreground. But in the background, Dead Metal is on a mission. He's on a mission. RefBot's descended the pit. He's had enough. He's trying to think his mission. He's probably trying to get Dead Metal down that pit. But in the meantime, look at this. This has never happened in the history of Robot Wars. The house robots fighting against each other, and Thor and Tombstone are trying. Look at this, an attack onto Dead Metal. They're trying to win a fight here, house robots. What on earth is going on? I have no idea. Oh, Dead Metal's nearly in the pit. We are going down to a judge's decision. Well, this last half of the fight has been completely useless. Not been able to concentrate since the house robots have taken the limelight, the spotlight. What on earth went wrong there? Tombstone in the pit, but it's have to cease, and Dead Metal's been given a red card. 2 right. RefBot, yes, get him down that pit. Oh goodness me. How do you judge a fight where the house robots took the spotlight? I really do not know. Well, the first half of the fight, on the evidence of what we've seen, Thor just about on top throughout that. Look at that great shove into the arena wall. And remember, Tombstone's weapon, I think, wasn't working for a little bit of that fight as Thor kept on top of Tombstone. It never let up. Thor, for me, will get the 2 points, but this is really background noise from now on because the house robots took over and Dead Metal in the pit. Look, disgraced. Thor gets the 2 points, rightly so. They come back now with 2 points. Sir Killalot, I would have a word with your teammate. Control him back into the CPZ. Dead Metal is now eliminated. He will not be featured again for the duration of this semi-final. We now have BattleBots and Disco Inferno. Can you get any better than this? This is a real traditional, nostalgic battle we are about to see between two great robots. Overseeing this fight is Shunt and the return of Sir Killalot once again in the arena.
Robotians, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
It's an absolute pleasure to see such two well-respected key robots throughout the Robot Wars history. It really is great to see. Now remember, as the group stands, all three, oh what a great flip that was, all three, BattleBots, Tombstone and Thor are on 2 points and Disco Inferno is on 3. So this is going to be very interesting. This is a very open semi-final at the moment. This is going to be crucial. Whoever wins this will come on top of the group. Oh, there goes the flipper! The whole flipper has been ripped off BattleBots. I do not believe it. What an attack from behind as it rests on towards the flame pit. Now, Disco Inferno is adding insult to injury, really. It's won. It really has won. There is nothing BattleBot can do. What a shame. It has ended quicker than we thought. And look at this, bits and pieces everywhere. Sir Killalot closes in. That was once BattleBots. This is the power of Disco Inferno. I don't think we've ever seen Disco Inferno as effective or as powerful in the wars to cause this much damage to a very well-built robot and a veteran, of course, of the series. I don't think BattleBot can survive this. Refbot will be close to coming for the count, I'm sure. In he comes. This was over so quickly, and another 3 points are about to be given to Disco Inferno.
Cease.
I am in awe. That's 2 clear wins from Disco Inferno. Very little now will stop this machine as it bows, getting through to another grand final. What a fight. BattleBot, can they repair? They have got about 3 minutes to repair that machine as we see Disco Inferno in its 3rd fight now against Tombstone. Goodness me, they've all played each other twice, but BattleBot have a mission to get that machine back up to scratch.
Robotians, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Well, this is crucial now. Tombstone need the 3 points if they're to get through to the grand final. Oh, what an impact that was! What an impact! The 2 discs collide with such ferocity. Look at this. Absolute slam, and has that done any damage to either disc? That's vertical against horizontal. Oh, it has! Oh, it's just been ripped off. Disco Inferno. Disco Inferno has no disc. That's the 2nd time this series Disco Inferno's weapon has come off. What can they do? Tombstone, obviously, with that impact, loosened the disc of Disco Inferno. And what can they do? The wheels now are exposed. Can Tombstone go in for the killing blow and get rid of a wheel or 2? I'm not too sure. They're trying so desperately. They have. Oh, goodness me. This is Tombstone's ideal fight against Disco Inferno. This is the only way Tombstone could have had any impact of getting the 3 points. I think this is Disco Inferno on its last legs here. I've never seen them so far in the wars. This is the first time this series we've seen Disco Inferno suffer in dramatic fashion. Tombstone now, well, it's positioned onto the pit of oblivion. Their disc stops. They've descended, they've pushed the button for the pits, and it activates, and down goes Disco Inferno. Oh, they needed those 3 points, and they have earned it. Absolutely, this was the crucial moment. This was the impact that loosened the disc. That impact there, as it hobbles towards the flame pit. Never recovered really from that impact, and this was it. This was the second crucial blow. Off it came. It sort of went in against 2 discs. The force behind that impact, too great for the disc. Tombstone on top. From then on, descending the pit, down goes Disco Inferno to a grave. And that's it. Well, Disco Inferno remain on 6. Tombstone now comes second place. This is going to be an interesting fight. Thor 2 and BattleBots. How crucial this is. Even if there's a win here, there's still some debate on their previous fights. More on that later, of course, if we do have a clear win. Matilda is patrolling for our last fight of the semi-finals along with Shunt.
Roboties, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Now, if you look at the points, if either robot win, they'll be on joint 5 points, should I say, with Tombstone. Now, it'll go on their head-to-head fights, and both these robots have defeated Tombstone, so Tombstone is out. This is crucial. This is the fight. Whoever wins this will go through, along with Disco Inferno, to the grand final. It is that simple. And at the moment, on the evidence of this, BattleBot is flipping its way to another grand final. Can they get back to the old days of success, the smell of success so clear, yet so far on the evidence of that? They've just been destroyed by the flipper pushed on by Thor. They've not repaired their robots. They have not repaired it from the pounding they have had from Disco Inferno. It's just shattered in seconds. What an anticlimax for this robot. BattleBot have done so much to get so far in the competition, and it has come crashing down with a bang, quite literally, from the floor flipper. Out go BattleBot. Oh, they were so close to getting through to another grand final, but Thor 2, on the evidence of this, will get the clear 3 points. They'll be on joint 5 points with Tombstone, but we will look at the head-to-head, and of course, as you know, as we all know, their head-to-head result, Thor was the winner. BattleBot now at the mercy of Matilda's flip as it comes in for the kill. What a semi-final we have had. We have had upsets, shocks, things that have never happened before. I am out of breath. I need to go for a lie down. And so do the robots. Thor will say goodbye for now. We will see you in the grand final. This is where it all went wrong, despite 2 first initial great flips here. Look at this. 1, so close to getting Thor out of the arena. It just wasn't powerful enough. It was too far in the arena. And then this was the crucial moment, using the arena to finish and sweep up. Thor makes it through to its second grand final. All confirmed here. They've all played each other once. So close. BattleBot didn't deserve just 2 points, but unfortunately come 4th in the semi-finals. Disco Inferno top. And as we all know, just to confirm, Thor 2 and Tombstone's head-to-head ended with Thor's clear win, despite it going to a judge's decision. It was so close between these robots for a place in that grand final. What a semi-final we have had. Can anything top this? Congratulations to Thor, as BattleBot, rest in peace. Do come back. We will love you to be back. But for now, it's Thor, along with Disco Inferno, filling our first 2 places in the grand final. Next time, it's our second semi-final, featuring our remaining 3 heat winners, along with our second redemption battle. But will they want to progress, as we have 3 champions in the same semi-finals for the first time ever? This one is going to be big.